So one of my patients asked me to do a video about women losing hair. So let's talk about it. So it's never normal to lose hair. That shedding process should be very minimal, and it should be seasonal, and mostly it shouldn't happen all the time. You certainly shouldn't be losing large amounts of hair. So there's a few differentials that you can start to see. Is this me? Fungus is a very common issue. If your scalp itches, you probably have fungus. If you have dandruff, you definitely have fungus. And fungus only happens when your body's microbiome, including your skin's microbiome, which is what this is, when it's imbalanced. Okay, so super important to get that balanced and keep it balanced. And that's that healthy microbiome here affects the whole thing. So that's one common cause. Another one comes from actually blood sugar issues. And a lot of times people don't think they have blood sugar issues. They're like, well, I just get a little hangry if I don't eat. That's a blood sugar issue. Or I crave sugar after I eat. That's a blood sugar issue. Or I get tired in the afternoon. That's a blood sugar issue. Or I can't sleep through the night. That's a blood sugar issue. Or I can't wake up rested. That's a blood sugar issue. These are all blood sugar issues, right? Craving sugar, I think I said that one. These are all vicious loop blood sugar issues, and they are going to impact the ability of you to actually have good microcirculation, which is critical for hair follicle function. It's also critical for all your organ systems in your brain and everything in your body, kind of a big deal. But that's a really common one. Another one is low thyroid function, and your TSH might be normal, but if you're hypothyroid, you need to be sure that you're having a full thyroid diagnostic, looking at your T4 and your T3, which is 4 iodines and 3 iodines made by the thyroid, okay? And T3 is the one that's active, and you need to make sure that you can convert that T4 to T3, and that gets really messed up if your gut's off or your liver's congested. Okay, so you might have enough thyroid T4, but not enough T3, which is what does the action. And then you can have some hair loss. Those are the top 3 most common ones that I see. There are more reasons why we lose hair. Autoimmune alopecia is, of course, a different one, totally different mechanism. And our goal then becomes remission for that. Immune dysregulation. Okay, so those are some of the common ones. What can you do about it? I think that's a better question. And of course, there's no simple answer, but fixing your blood sugar, super, super important. We like continuous glucose monitors to really see how your blood sugar is being impacted, because it's not just from food, it's also from your stress response, which can be physical or emotional. We like those. Also, of course, fixing that microbiome. Everything we do here is root-based issues, right? So really restoring root function, good microbiome, good blood sugar, high nutrient levels, good hormones, making sure your toxin levels low and your detoxification system's up and you can get rid of stuff, making sure that you can make energy at the level of mitochondria, super important, right? And often missed, actually almost always overlooked. These are all things that are fundamental root-based issues that have to be addressed if you want to feel great, and more importantly, you don't want to lose your hair. Okay? I hope that's helpful.